Mark Carmen, sitting here with J.J. Hairston, the world-renowned J.J. Hairston. Just got off the stage at Dell State on the stage and blew it completely up. Just a few questions before you leave Delaware, go back to Connecticut. Basically, what is the focus right now for your ministry as it's getting bigger? I mean, actually, it's getting bigger than life, but
wow. Well, right now we're just looking to encourage the body of Christ. You know, there are certain people whose ministry is to the world. You know, as a secular side, like there's Kirk Franklin, there's different people who reach people outside of the church, which is great. It's necessary. But I believe that even though we become a part of the church, we still need to be encouraged. We still need to be uplifted. So I think our ministry is to the people of God, to help keep them encouraged, help keep them lifted, remind them of who God is and what He can do for them.
I kind of remember a lot of things about Youth for Praise and yourself. I remember coming to Connecticut when I was very young, and Bishop Moles had like a fifth Sunday.
Absolutely.
Youth
Singers Meet.
Singers Meet, right?
That's right. Yep.
And y'all's church choir originally was Youth for Praise, and in turn, you know, into J.J. Hairston and Youth for Praise. Can you give me a little bit about the history of how it all came together?
Sure. Yeah, we were actually the teen choir from my church.
Right.
So we started singing, and we were called the Teens of TFT.
Right.
And then we started writing our own songs. It was myself and Sean Brown at the time. We were both directing.
Absolutely.
Sean then went on to pastor. So then I became the leader of Youth for Praise by myself, and then Sean went on to be with the Lord. So we love him, we miss him. But then, you know, we recorded our first album in, I think it was 1999. It was called A Call to Worship.
Wow.
And that CD was remixed and remastered, and it became the Awesome God CD, which was released in 2001. And now here we are, 6 albums later, and God's doing His thing.
It's fantastic.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Praise God.
What is the main thing that you want people to know about you, your relationship with God, and how you want to, you know, be remembered as a person who is, you know, full of the Spirit and, you know, giving your all to ministry? What is it that you want people to remember about you?
That it's really favor that's brought me to this point. I never make it seem like I have nothing figured out. You know, I can't say I did this and that's why this happened. It's all because of the favor and grace of God. So I would say to anyone who wants to do what we do, to just stay true to the gift that God has given you. I remember when we first switched over, we were doing, you know, Awesome God was all God, real barking. And then we switched to start doing praise and worship music. And people were like, what are you doing? But it was what was in my heart. So I had to go with what God gave me. And I believe everyone follows what God leads them to do, then He'll bless it. It's when you go out of line or you go out of His will that He takes His hand off. Now, you may still get some little bit of success, but you'll never get what God intended for you if you don't go do with what's in His will.
Wow. Well, it's been a pleasure spending a little bit of time with you. You have an awesome ministry. I'm so glad all the success that you're having, and I pray more success comes.
Thank you.
This is Mark Harmon signing off with J.J. Hairston. Keep him in prayer, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody ever been sick in your life? And you look at the sickness now and say, how did God heal me from that? Can you now thank the sickness for coming, bringing you out? Thank the sickness for making you who you are, because now you know